Kill.
A second down throw for Brissett. And Diggs has it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On 2nd and 12, Brissett. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Watch out. Hey, watch the slant.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Brissett going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. An update from Denver. The Broncos have taken the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready? AT Gator. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert. Fight.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready? Head logo. General West.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Got it. 51 the mic, boys. 51. Here we go. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
1st and 10, Stick. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know the fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Move. 3 down. Check 3.
A 1st down throw for Brissett. Flush to his right. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Pick me up. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Everyone go.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. One heck of a 3rd down conversion. 33 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run. Cook. And an alley to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Brissett. And it's caught. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. They'll run for it with Cook. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
50 the mark.
coming up at the half. We'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You don't want none. Pick up the ball. Check. Check out.
They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
And he is going to get in for the 2, although there is a flag on the field, but it looked like a defender jumped. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Holton Hill, the one there to bring him down.
50, plant.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
The ball gets bumped up. It's now 2nd and 4 after the penalty. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Break. Go 58's the mic. Hey. 58's the mic. 58's the 61. Matchbox lights. Tighten up. Get it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Down. 15 Lonnie. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 58.
Stick back to pass. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready to break. Leo. Jim. Go on. Check 50. Safe. Hey, orbit.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Go.
Here's Stick on 1st and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. After the sack on 1st down, Stick taking a shot for Samuel. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Deebo Samuel, as time expires in the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Room here to run. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the Fear General.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
X3, 218, chopper.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Hey man, watch the boot.
Recon, 132 fighter.
A shotgun throw for Stick. Able to avoid him. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, lock it.
Alert 3. Quick edge. Come.
There. Now.
Ringo.
Ready?
To throw again on second down. Stiff. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Brissett. It's complete to Diggs. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back. Check 52.
Brissett now. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. Brissett to throw on first. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brissett. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Brissett now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They go with the option on the 2-point try, and the decision to pitch it worked out.
Almost felt like basketball, didn't it? Remember the dribbler, draw, drive, and dish? How about that one? Drew everyone to him, dished it to the running back. He takes it in.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Get it.
Now this time he'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he'll get nothing out of that one. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check. Lucky. Hey, wahoo! What? Squeeze! Crash! Watch the safety creep! You go tight. Speed tripping.
On third down, it's Stick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Slam. Check three.
On fourth down, here's Stick. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 35 on second down, Brissett. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Brissett now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Mike 50,
Throwing. Brissett. Man open left side is Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Throwing again on second down. Brissett, and that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They'll try and run it here. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 81 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, you saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
Here's Stick looking to throw, and he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. Here we go, G. And 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike.
On first and 10, Brissett. It's caught. Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The 20. Oh, he sheds himself free, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Here's Stick, 3rd and long. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Brissett sets to throw it. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs, 67 yards. Thought it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve,
Stick looks to throw, and he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Hey, Sam off.
Stick from the gun. He's got a man, complete, past the 20, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Shifts past him at the 45. A big offensive explosion.